Hey everybody, in this short video I want to show you how to create a blog for your class. Now this will probably be for science class because you're probably in my science class. We use blogs to keep track of things we're doing in class, to do some writing and some reflection and things like that. And so you're either watching this video because we've made blogs in class, maybe you weren't there, maybe you were absent, or maybe you missed the instructions, or maybe I'm asking you to watch this video in preparation for class so that you know how to create a blog once you come to class, or maybe I've asked you to create it before you come to class. So either way, here's the video on how to start a blog. Now there are lots of free awesome websites to start blogs. It really doesn't matter which one you use. However, in class we tend to use the one called Blogger. So I'm going to go to blogger.com in my address bar there in my browser. And when you hit enter to go there, it's going to ask you for your Google credentials. That's because Blogger is a Google product. It's kind of wrapped into everything like our Google Drive and our Gmail and things like that. So it's going to accept your student and school Google account. So it's asking for my account here. I'm going to go ahead and put my password in. And it's going to log me into Blogger, just like it would log you into your Gmail or your Google Docs or something like that. Okay. Now I'm creating this sort of on the tail end of our insect biodiversity project here, and so I have my insect biodiversity blogs here, and so you're probably watching this for that reason, or maybe you're watching it for a whole other reason. So I know this is my page, and I'm logged in because I can see my picture over here. If you have a picture associated with your Google account, well then it'll show up. My name is also here. Okay, I'm going to click New Blog, the button over here on the left-hand side. You can, if you follow my cursor, I'm going to click that. And the first thing you have to do is make a title. So I'm just going to call this a test science blog. And you would probably give it a name that makes sense. Like if we're doing a unit on earth science, well then you'd call it earth science. If you're doing a unit on cell biology, well then you'd call it cell biology or something like that, okay? For the address, this is the URL. This is the address that I could go to, anybody could go to go to your blog. It's going to be something.blogspot.com. The easiest thing to do is to use your name and then maybe MUHS and then maybe the year, something like that. That's probably a URL that's available. This one's available right here. So Johnstone, MUHS 2016, great. I got the date in there, MUHS in my name. That's easy to go to. And if you do that, then that's an easy URL to give me, so I can go there. You have to choose a template. It doesn't really matter which one. I'm going to choose this orange one. I like orange, so no big deal. But there's lots of templates to choose from. There's more than are actually here. But you have to choose one just to start off with. And once you get into Blogger, you can fully customize your blog to look however you want it with different colors and fonts and things like that. So don't worry about that. Just choose a template. And then click Create Blog. And it's going to take a moment to actually create your blog. I have a little dialog box coming up here asking me if I want to purchase this Google domain. In other words, I can actually purchase that name of the URL that I made and have it be permanently available to me. I'm going to say no thanks because I don't really need that. And this is our dashboard. It's kind of a confusing page. There's not really a lot here that we can use, but it does show you your page views. No one's gone to this page because, well, first of all, I haven't put anything on my blog. Why would anybody go there? But also people would have to know how to get there. They don't know my URL, so no one's gone there. So that makes sense. So the first thing you have to do with your blog is you have to post to your blog. So there's the new post button over here, and we'll touch that in just a second. But we also have some other things over here. There's a template option over here. That's where you can change everything about how your blog looks. And then there's some settings here. You can actually, again, change those names and the title and things like that. And you can add some contributors to your blog, so it's not just you contributing to your blog, and then you can look at all the posts you've done, and we can actually create separate pages, so it can make it like a little mini website or something like that. But I'm gonna go ahead and do a new post, and up comes the post editor. You have to put a title up at the top. I'm gonna call this my first post. Great, awesome. And down here I can do all kinds of things like this is my first post to my blog. Yay. And I can do all kinds of things here. I can, for example, I can highlight this and I can insert a link if I wanted to an external web page. I can click the insert button, insert image button here and upload an image or link to an image that will get inserted right into my blog post. And of course, all the editing things that you're familiar with are up here. You can choose the font size and the type of font and whether it's bold or underline or whatever, all kinds of things like that. But as soon as you have something, this is your post, then you can click publish. And it's going to ask you if you want to share it on Google+. Of course, we don't want to do that. And so there's my first post. I can always go back and edit it. You see if I highlight, if I put my cursor over it, I can click edit, or maybe I just want to view it. But up at the top of the page here is this button called View Blog. I want to view what this looks like. So there's my blog, there's my title, there's my picture. That lets people know that I'm the author of this blog. And of course, there's my first post. And as I create more and more posts that go on my blog, it's going to present them in chronological order. It's going to date them, so I can scroll through your blog, or you can scroll through anybody's blog and see the posts that they've been doing over time. And that's why we do this in science class, because you're probably posting things related to what we're learning over time. And that's why I want to go to your blog, and that's why I want to read what you're posting. So that's how we get your initial blog set up. Once you're viewing your blog here, you're viewing it as the author, and so all kinds of things that you can do here. For example, this little pencil right here will allow you to immediately get back into this post and edit it. And there's things like up in the upper right hand corner here, there's this design link here. You can click that and then click customize, this orange customize button here, and you can customize all the colors. For example, if I didn't like the yellow and the orange, I could change it to green or blue or purple or black or whatever you want to change it to. I could change the title, I can change the font, I can change the font colors, I can change the layout, I can take that picture out of there, you know, of me. I can do all kinds of things. So this also shows you what it looks like on mobile devices. So it's important that if somebody's accessing your blog on a mobile device, that it looks good. So again, this is where you can customize things. So two main things you guys are doing are customizing it, making it look like how you want it, because it's personal to you. The other thing is posting. You got to know how to do posts. So again, here's that orange post button. So if it's a time to make a new post, click the new post button and post to your blog. So that's how to make your blog and how to customize it and things like that. And if you have any more questions, then go ahead and shoot me an email or let me know, and we'll get to our blogs in class.